Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Thursday, June 15th, and the moon is in Taurus for most of the day before it slips into Gemini at 9:46 p.m. here on the East Coast. Earlier, of course, on points west. We have a conjunction of the moon to Uranus that happens early in the morning, so we sort of wake up with this energized Taurus moon. The moon then proceeds to make a supportive sextile to Neptune and a supportive trine to Pluto. So the Taurus moon, which is very practical, very earthy, gets activated by the three transpersonal planets, which brings another sort of level of energy and in a way an illumination to higher possibilities, higher potentials, and transformational energy. Today we have the major aspect is a square between Mercury and Saturn. Mercury is the planet of the mind. Saturn, of course, is the planet of structure, rules, karma, time. The square is a crisis-producing aspect. It is a square, a crisis in action square, meaning we feel the need to take an action. With Mars and Saturn, Mercury and Saturn are both energies that create boundaries, delineate, right? And so our mind will be very incisive, but on the negative side today. So we do need to be aware of that. Rigid thinking is a possibility. Either, you may have that or you may see it in others. A lot of worry, and I want to say unnecessary worry. As long as you cross your T's and dot your I's and double check your facts, you have less to worry about. Sometimes worrying can be more of a habit than actually something that's helpful. So we have to watch for that today as well. This first quarter crisis in action square is part of the cycle, the yearly cycle between Saturn and Mercury. They actually came together back in, I believe it was March, the other M month. It was an M. When they came together at, I believe it was the 28th degree of Aquarius. And the symbology for that degree, and I don't have it in front of me, just as from my memory. The symbol which spoke of like a brotherhood, an ancient brotherhood of men who have brought all their actions, have brought a person perhaps to a point at this time of evolutionary change. Somebody has been prepared, so to speak. There's this energy of somebody being prepared for the work ahead. And, I remember reading that and thinking, geez, who would that be, right? Don't we know all the players and the like? And I think now in retrospect that they may be talking about Jack Smith, who, as I understand, sat in the front row of when Trump was arraigned and stared at him the whole time, and Trump wouldn't look at him. So I think maybe this is who this is. And of course, we saw Jack Smith and heard Jack Smith for the first time since Jack Smith was announced as the person in charge of this investigation, the special counsel. So it's possible that that was the symbology there. But we are at a point, we're at a crisis in action point where things need to happen. need to be structured in order to build the foundations for whatever this case may be, right? This case may be. So there's that. All right, so what's going on here? So just for you, that's just like my ideas about it. But for you, just be aware that your mind will tend towards the negative today. And for those who aren't all that negative to start with, this may be an opportunity for you to double check your work. For those who tend towards the negative pole, just be aware that you may be a little bit more negative than usual, and that it is the influence of what's going on in the heavens today, and not necessarily the fact that you didn't do a good enough job. So be aware of that. All right, so let's see what's blooming here. Honeysuckle, honeysuckle, and of course roses. Roses. Oh, we do have, I don't know if you can see it, this little purple flower back there. That is a iris. It's a Japanese iris, I think. We only have a couple of those. And then the wall of roses, which smells awesome. And then there's Charlie. Oh, the roses in the rose garden are blooming. Let me bring you over there. You may have already seen them. So this is the rose bush that's always at the end of the garden. Always very prolific. All the little daisies. Spiderwort, the purple plant there. Somebody's been eating my bleeding hearts. I'm guessing it's the woodchuck that lives somewhere in this corner of the yard. And here are the roses starting to bloom here in the rose garden. So far, these are the only ones. And then these have a lot of buds, but not blooming yet. Oh, we have some yellow ones blooming here. Excellent. Yeah. So, lovely day in the garden. And there's your favorite Charlie. Hi, Charlie. What you doing? He loves walking through the garden. I remember when Boo used to walk through the garden with me. I miss that boy every day. And of course Gretchen, who I also miss. Maybe soon again we'll have some pups here. And when the time is right. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Like and subscribe, but I know you already have. Share if you would. If you think that this information is helpful, or if you think anybody might be interested in what's growing in my garden. You could share. I'm trying to grow the channel. Oh, yeah. I'm learning. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves. And don't worry. Be happy. That's flame honeysuckle, in case you're wondering. All right, guys. Take care. Much love. Hi, bunny. Sorry, I got distracted. Namaste.